Mikey, what is it? Mikey, is somebody there? Huh? Who is the goodest boy? Mikey, Mikey, you wanna tell us something? Okay, Mike is yours. Mikey, who is the goodest boy? And the cutest bull mastiff. Am I right? True hunter of the years. Am I right, Mikey? Yes, you are. You can probably guys hear it, but there are sounds of dogs in the distance coming from over there. So he's looking there. Today is quite a foggy day again. God truly said, fog? I will show you a fog. This weather actually reminds me of one story that I want to tell you today, guys. It's about the show on Prime called Wheel of Time, about the beautiful, gorgeous show that I was actually part of. I was a cast member. I was an actor, kinda. I was an extra on this show called Wheel of Time, and today I wanna tell you more about it and about the background stuff and a little bit of expose of some of the cool stuff that was happening on the set. But before we do it, allow me to just introduce myself. My name is Joe. I do these beautiful, gorgeous videos. I also write a blog, so don't forget to check it. It's so much fun over there. So, without further delays, like I said in the beginning of this video, I actually was a extra on a TV show called Wheel of Time. It was a similar day like today. It was very, very foggy. As you might all know, you are probably hardcore fans. They are quite hardcore fans, especially because the show might be cancelled, and so everybody online is, everybody riling up. They are all coming together and trying to save the show, trying to convince Amazon. I think it's Amazon, right? Amazon Prime, so it should be. They are trying to convince them to continue the show. I have to be completely honest, I have never seen the show. It is mainly because it's on streaming services, and I honestly I'm not financially in an ideal situation right now. And so paying for subscriptions right now isn't the brightest idea, so I don't have any streaming services right now. There's been like this for a long period of time, so I haven't had really a time to catch this particular show. But what I want to talk to you about is actually the background stuff, the background knowledge, the little info from behind the scenes. Could be truly fun. As I said, it was a foggy day, kind of like this. As you all probably know, you are probably hardcore fans if you are here watching this video. Then I just want to say that you might probably know this already, but a lot of the scenes were shot in Czech Republic near Prague. So I was before the day started, before we gathered around, I have to be on a spot in Prague. We were shuffled by buses to a nearby, it was very close to Prague. It was like a very similar scenery to something like this. There was quite a lot of fog, just huge amounts of fog, and I think they were adding a little bit of fog as well. They were adding a little bit of artificial clouds. There were a few trees like these in the background, and we were dressed as soldiers. We were dressed actually during this weather, which was quite chilly, quite cold. We were dressed with only just tiny little tops that were not even covering our full bodies. We were quite naked when it comes to upper parts of bodies. So I remember it was quite cold. I was there with a lot of gentlemen that were of a African descent. A lot of extras that were on the set were black guys. We were with a lot of me and they were like 3 or 5 white guys, and then the rest of them were black. All of the extras were black. We had quite a great crew, quite a great chemistry on the set. With all, I kind of hang out with the black guys because we were basically stationed in like a what appeared to be something like a blacksmith. And I will just tell you what happened. Maybe you will find it in the show. Basically, there was these horses were coming towards this blacksmith, and there was this tiny little kid. I don't even know. He's probably kind of the main character or something in the show. And he was coming to the blacksmith, and then we handed him some kind of a weapon, and then he just left. It was probably just about, I would guess, like 12 seconds cameo or 8 seconds cameo. I'm actually handing the weapon to somebody. It was probably the kid or the person who was responsible for the kid. I don't remember exactly what was it. But basically we were stationed in this blacksmith shop, and together with me there were a lot of black guys, a lot of extras, and we kind of hang out. It was sort of fun. It was quite a lot of fun. They don't speak as much. They didn't spoke as much Czech or English, just a little bit. So the conversation was quite it was a little bit more simpler because we had a language barrier between us, definitely. And I remember that at that time, the song "Men's Never Hot" was very famous at the time. It was quite popular, and so during the free time where the camera was not rolling, because we were so cold, we would basically sing the song "Men's Not Hot," and it was so much fun. It was really fun. We hang out, so it was so much fun. It was really fun. We were trying to, entertain ourselves because it was really cold, and so we need to find some activity in order to warm up a little bit. So it was sort of a dance, sort of a singing, something in between. It was kind of fun. It was really fun, just hanging out with boys, At the end of the day, the pay wasn't super ideal. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't bank breaking. It wasn't like a huge pay. Usually extras aren't paid that well. And the problem was that it wasn't guaranteed that you're going to get the next work. And so it was very how would I say it? It was very well. A lot of the extras were uncertain about their next job, and you could go even a couple of weeks without anything. And so that's why I decided not to continue being extra. I just needed a little bit of cash when I was in uni, and so I thought that it's going to be fun to just be extra on like a set like this, on Wheel of Times, for example. But there were other ones. There were something about a mafia movie. We were supposed to be in like a cafe in the background, obviously, just hanging around, having maybe whiskey, illegal whiskey. Might have been, I don't remember exactly what movie or show was it, but might have been set in Prohibition era, so like illegal whiskey in a cafe or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I didn't get the casting, and the only one that I got was the Wheel of Time. And then after that, I pretty much decided that I will quit, that I'm not going to continue with it. Mainly because I felt like it was way too unstable for me, and that I needed something a little bit more even though I had quite a bit of time in uni, I still feel like I would need a little bit something more reasonably scheduled, because it was quite oddly scheduled. And also you had to do like there was a lot of, it wasn't just the one day of shooting those 12 seconds of video or something. We basically were doing it for like 12 hours or 8 hours. It took truly a long time. It wasn't just it was really really long. I remember that I actually missed the latest train back to my home town where I grew up in. At the time, I was supposed to go back to my hometown, and I missed it, and I had to stay a night in Prague. And I didn't want to pay for a hostel or a hotel, so I just hang around during the night, which was a little bit exhausting, not gonna lie. Then I caught the next train, but it sort of dragged along. It was much longer than expected. These shoots could drag along a little bit if it's not ideal, if the shot is not being as director wants it. So it could drag along a little bit, and that's also what made me decide to quit being extra. One of the fun stories from the set, there was actually quite a cute girl that was doing our makeup. She was quite pretty, and so as we were leaving, I kind of asked her for Instagram, for IG. I probably might have asked her for phone number. Maybe, I don't even know which one was it at the time. It's probably a few years back right now. It's probably more than 5 years back. I think we might have shot the scene around 2019, 2020, 2020, maybe in the very beginning. Maybe in the 2019. So yeah, I probably asked her for a phone number, and she said no. It's quite disappointing. She was a little bit older, so she probably was looking for someone older herself. She probably wasn't looking for someone as young as me at the time. I don't know what she's up to now. Obviously, I don't stay in contact with her. Maybe she have kids already. I don't know. Kind of makes sense. As you age, you probably look for someone to settle with. She probably wasn't looking for a young man like me, but I remember it was fun. It was a little bit of a kind of like an icebreaker for me. A little bit of a confidence boost, not being afraid to ask for a phone number like that. It was fun. Definitely a fun memory from the set. It's definitely fun. What else is there to say? Yeah. I hope, guys, if you are true fans, if you are true hardcore fans of the show, that your show will hopefully be restored, that they won't cancel it. I hope that you will get your way. I hope that Amazon will hear you, and that Amazon will actually restore the show. It would be fun. I probably won't have a cameo anymore there. I don't even know if they used the shots that we showed. They might have scrapped it. It was, maybe unimportant scenery. So all of those 12 hours that we put in might have just been cut out in the final cuts of the movie show. So I might not even appear there, maybe in like a extended version or something like that, but it is theoretically possible that none of that actually appeared in the show. So it's kind of crazy to think about how long these things take usually. It's quite insane, not gonna lie, because you're basically making, I don't know how long are these episodes. Either they might be 30 minutes, maybe they might be like a short movie, so like 40, 50 minutes each episode. But think about it. We actually spent 12 hours shooting, probably like, it max might have been like 40 seconds. Probably max 40 seconds. With the horses, traveling towards the blacksmith, altogether it might have been like 30, 40 seconds maybe altogether. But it might all be just cut out of the show. It was, I don't think it was like a breaking, no, no breaking story time or a story like part of the main story was happening during the shoot. So I guess they might have even cut it out. I don't know, but it's kind of funny to think about, how long this thing takes. Guys, that's going to be it from me today. I'm so glad you decided to hang out with me. I'm so grateful that you decided to watch this video so far. I just want to ask you for a tiny little favor. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Make sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Also, make sure to check out the video here. Make sure to check out the video there and everywhere. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.